guys, welcome back to March Madness and day 7 today. We are doing full body using a pair of weights. So we're gonna ramp it up a bit in intensity. So get your weights ready and let's get started. We'll start with that warm up, getting you in that cat-cow position, 4-point kneel. We're gonna inhale, drop our belly low, bringing that gaze forward. We're gonna exhale, round our spine up, pushing that mat away from us. And inhale, opening up that chest. Just flowing through here. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Meeting me with that neutral spine. We're gonna tuck our toes under, we're gonna pike our hips up into that downward dog, and we're gonna pedal out those heels. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come to that high plank. We're gonna extend that left leg into 3-legged dog, bringing that left foot to left wrist, dropping that right knee if we need, but we're just gonna rock here, stretching that left hamstring and hip flexor. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to stillness, we're gonna inhale as you extend that right arm to the ceiling. We're gonna sweep it to the back of our mat, bringing that left arm back up to center. We're gonna exhale, bring that left hand down to the mat, pushing that left foot back into downward dog. We're pedaling out those heels for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to that high plank, we're gonna extend that right leg into 3-legged dog, bringing that right foot to right wrist. We're just gonna rock here, just nice and gently. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale as we extend that right arm to the ceiling. We're gonna sweep it to the back of our mat. Bringing that right arm back up to center. We exhale, bringing that right hand down to the mat, pushing that right foot back into downward dog. We're pedaling those heels. One last time for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to that plank, we're gonna drop our knees wide, coming into that child's pose, sitting back on our heels and our arms stretched out. Bringing yourselves up. When we're ready, we're gonna lie down on our back. We're gonna have our weights in arm's reach. We're just gonna bring our feet to their hip distance apart. Our knees are bent. And I just wanna practice some breath work. So I want you to place either hand on each side of your rib cage. I want you to inhale, filling your rib cage full of air. Inhaling through your nose. And I want you to exhale through your mouth like you're blowing out a candle, feeling that rib cage come together. Those fingertips slowly meeting each other as you get all that air out. Feeling that core brace. One more time, we're gonna inhale. And we're gonna exhale. Getting all that air out, feeling that those ribs knit together. This breath work is what I want you to focus on during all our workouts. We exhale on the effort. So we brace that core and press that lower back into the mat. From here, we're gonna grab one of the weights. We're gonna place it in our left hand. We're gonna bring our legs to tabletop, our right hand behind our head, our left arm is extended towards the ceiling with that weight, and we're just gonna start with our chest lift. So I want you to exhale, chest lift up, that weight comes down beside you. You inhale to lower, that left arm is extended to the ceiling. We're using that exhale to lift us and press that lower back into the mat to lift us up. Keeping that right elbow wide. Focusing on that exhale, getting those shoulder blades as far off the mat as you can, and then we lower back down. Making sure those shins are parallel with the ceiling. Our knees are stacked over our hips. We're gonna add a layer in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that chest down. From here, we're gonna crunch up. As we crunch, we're gonna extend and sweep that right leg down, bringing everything back to center, and then we lower. So exhale, lift, extend, and sweep that right leg. We bring it back to tabletop. We lower our chest. Only lowering your leg as low as you can while keeping your lower back pressed into the mat. That is the main focus. If you can only lower it halfway, then you just do that. I want that lower back pressed down. We're just flowing through here, moving with intention, sweeping that leg down, bringing it back. If we need to get rid of that weight, we do that and we continue the movement. In 6, you're gonna stay lifted with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're staying lifted. We're just sweeping that leg down, bringing it so our toes are pointing to the ceiling and sweeping back down. Using that breath, inhale to lower, exhale to lift. If you need to drop that weight to the mat, you can. Otherwise, keep it up. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, in 2, that leg comes back to tabletop. Last one, leg to tabletop. We lower our chest. We're gonna add a spicy little layer. So we're gonna chest lift. We're gonna extend, sweep that leg down. We're gonna rainbow that weight to the inner left thigh, out, and we bring it down. So we're just adding that rainbow in as we sweep that leg down. And then we come back, lowering our chest to reset. Using that exhale to lift us up. Rainbowing that weight, slow and controlled. Keeping that lower back pressed into the mat. We're here for 6, 5, 4, in 3, we're gonna pulse our crunch. 2, legs come to tabletop. And 1, legs to tabletop. We're just pulsing that crunch, lifting those shoulder blades off the mat. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. We're gonna grab onto that other weight now. We're gonna stay lying on our backs. Our feet are planted on the mat and our hip distance apart. Our feet are close enough that we can touch them. The weights are gonna come so they're extended towards the ceiling, and we're just gonna start with some glute bridges. So I want you to glute bridge up and lower down. Exhaling as we lift. Inhale as we lower. Pushing through our heels as we bridge up, squeezing our glutes at the top, then lowering down. We're gonna add some chest flies in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna chest fly, bring them up as we glute bridge, bring them down as we lower our bridge, bringing everything to center, and lower down and fly. We're using that exhale on the effort. We're closing that chest fly. We're lifting that bridge. Inhale as we lower everything down. Exhale as we bring it up, pushing with that chest and those glutes. Opening those arms as wide as you can, keeping a slight bend in your elbow, and then closing them up. Feeling this in your chest. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that glute bridge down. We're gonna bring those weights so they're resting on our hips, and we're just gonna continue with those glute bridges. So I want you to exhale, glute bridge up. Inhale to lower. Those glutes are gonna be firing up a little quicker with those weights on. We wanna make sure that core is pulled in as we bridge up. We don't want our ribs to flare, so we're keeping them knit together. If the weights ever become too much, you just get rid of them. We're gonna add a layer in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that bridge down. From here, we're gonna bridge up. We're gonna knee drive with that right knee, left knee, And then we drive with our right knee, lower that foot down and lower. We're taking this slow and controlled because of the weights. Gonna add some more instability as we bring that knee up and lower that foot down. Alternating legs before we lower our bridge. Exhale to bridge. Knee drive with one knee and then the other, and then lower. We're using that core to pull those knees in and keep us as stable as possible. You got it. Keep pushing, taking it slow and controlled. We don't want to swing those legs up. We just want to bring them up nice and slow and place them down nice and slow. We're here for 6, and then we're going to stay lifted in that bridge. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're staying high in that bridge. We're just gonna raise our heels up and lower them down, keeping our bridge nice and high. Exhaling as you lift your heels. Inhale as you lower them. Can you get your glute bridge a little bit higher? We're here for 6, and then we pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that glute bridge nice and high. We're just pulsing it for 6, 5, 4, 3, in 2. We're gonna hold it nice and high. And 1, hold that bridge. Squeeze those glutes as hard as you can. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Get rid of one of those weights. And we're gonna place that weight in our right hand this time. Just gonna switch sides. We're gonna be lying on our back still. That right arm is gonna be extended to the ceiling with that weight. Left hand behind our head. Our legs are in tabletop. We're starting with those crunches. So I want you to exhale, crunch up. That weight comes down beside you. You inhale to lower. Bringing that hand so it's extended towards the ceiling. Keeping that left elbow nice and wide. Making sure we're pressing that lower back into the mat as we crunch up and lower down. We're gonna add those leg sweeps in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We crunch up. We're gonna sweep that left leg down to the mat, bring it back to tabletop, and lower that chest. Just one flowing movement. We crunch up, sweep and extend that left leg, bring it all back to center. Using our exhale and pressing that lower back into the mat as we lift up. We're here for 6. Then you're gonna stay lifted with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're staying lifted. We're just sweeping that leg down, bringing it so our toes are pointed to the ceiling. We're here for 6. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. We're here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Bringing that leg to tabletop, we lower our chest. From here, we're gonna chest lift, sweep that left leg down, but we're rainbowing that weight over that right leg, and then we lower. Crunch up, extend, lower that left leg, rainbow that weight, and lower. Just taking it slow and controlled. If you need to get rid of that weight, just drop it, but continue to do the movement of rainbowing that arm. We're here for 6, and then we're gonna pulse our crunch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs to tabletop, arm up, extended by our side. We're just crunching up, pulsing for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that weight down. We're gonna come up to kneeling. We're gonna knead our weights. And we're gonna do a little arm series. So it can be up on your knees, down on your knees, whatever feels best. We're just gonna start with serving that platter out and bringing it in. So I want you to exhale as you extend your arms out. Inhale as you bring them in. Your palms are facing the ceiling. Keeping our ribs in. We don't want our ribs to flare here. It's easy to do as you extend your arms out, but we're keeping everything in. Our spine is nice and tall. Our shoulders are back. We're here for 4, and then we're gonna add a layer. 3, 2, and 1. We serve them out. We're gonna extend our arms out to the sides, bring them back to center, and then we bring our arms in. So we serve, extend out to the side, bring back to center, and bring in towards our body. You guys got it. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those weights in. From here, we're gonna overhead press. So I want you to bring those weights to your shoulders, then you press them up. I want you to inhale as you bring them down. Your elbows are in line with your shoulders. That's as far down as you need to go, and then you press them up. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you press them up. We're gonna add on in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We press them up, we bring them down, we extend those hands out, bring them back in, press back up. Just one flowing movement. We bring that shoulder press down, we extend those hands out, bring them back in and press up. Using your breath to control these movements. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we press up, we lower down, extend those hands out, bring them back in, lower them down. We're gonna finish with some tricep kickbacks. So I want you to extend, those weights are down by your side. You extend your forearms back, you bring them back to center. So we're really just moving our forearm, we're keeping that elbow in place as much as we can, and then bring everything back to center. Exhaling as we kick it back. Inhale as we bring in. We're gonna pulse these in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep them kicked back. We're just gonna pulse some tiny lifts and lowers for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those weights down. We're gonna come to seated. We're gonna extend that left leg long. We're gonna bring that right foot in. Grabbing that left foot with our left hand and bringing that right arm over if that feels good. Just feeling that stretch in our right side body and left leg. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna extend that right leg long and bring that left foot in, grabbing that right foot with our right hand, bringing that left arm over, if that feels good. Letting that go. Coming to cross-legged, we're just gonna bring our right arm over our head and just stretch that right side body. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna bring that left arm over our head, stretching that left side body and that shoulder. Letting that go. We're gonna inhale, reach our arms up to the ceiling. We're gonna exhale, let our arms fall. One more time, we're gonna inhale, reach up to the ceiling. We're gonna exhale, let our arms fall. And that is day 7, your full body. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.